Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Shane Plays Spirit Island, episode 29. If all goes according to plan, episode 30 will be the final wave, and maybe the final episode. I don't know. It has been 6 weeks since I last recorded, and 4 weeks since I last uploaded. I also realized I never uploaded episode 28, so that's going up right now. And conveniently, that was about a month ago, so I guess we're on a monthly release schedule now, which makes a little bit of sense for 2-hour videos. So, I did go back and watch the last 2 minutes of the last video so I could remember what was going on with this. We've got Vital Strength of the Earth over here trying to clean up some of the blight that was left behind by I don't know, the fire guy. I forget his name. You know what I'm talking about. Heart of the Wildfire. It just came to me. And then, yes, we have Beast, Friend, whatever you're called. Sharp Fangs Behind the Leaves. Hanging out up here. Ocean is going to try to be in all three oceans, but obviously can't get to the middle. So, Sharp Fangs is going to try to help out there. Okay, so it has been a while. I've been playing lots of Spirit Island. I got the app on my phone, so I've been doing lots of quick play on that. So it should theoretically be easy for me to record videos. I just never make time for it. Like, I play that for 5 minutes while I'm in a waiting room or whatever. Okay, so let's see here. They're going to build in the jungles. So anything we can do to prevent that is great. Certainly, prey on the builders is an easy pick for this turn. Sharp Fang starts out with 1 energy per turn, 2 card plays per turn. That's a solid way to go. We certainly want to add a presence to a land with jungles or beasts. I don't think we need sacred sites with Sharp Fangs, really. No, doesn't seem to care. So we could definitely go over to here in case we need to start expanding that way. Yeah, a lot of the other jungles are already coastal, and this one is a big problem already. So, probably just get energy. I think that's my usual MO with Sharp Fangs, is kind of do add a presence, gain 3 energy a lot, and then I can take from the bottom track, which is pretty strong, and then come back for the symbols up here later. And we can do something like that, and we're not going to be able to do damage with this anyway. And we certainly won't have the animal symbols for this yet. So we don't really care about innate powers. We're mostly worried about planning for next turn. Too near the jungle, probably we can trigger that somewhere that's going to explore this turn, and therefore not build next turn. Although Terrifying Chase could be pretty good. Yeah, maybe not. Like, we could use it to try to get one of these 2 lands under control a bit. But I'm not convinced it's going to matter a ton. Like, this place is going to build a city, for example, so it's still going to need defending, even if I chase out the Explorer and the town in the slow phase. But maybe we'll actually take the gain a card next time, and that'll help. Yeah, let's plan on preventing at least 1 build next turn. Alright, meanwhile, we got good old Ocean up here. Similarly, this top track, like, the elements are nice, but it's not really doing that much for us. So we're going to try to get energy mostly through growth and through eating people, which is a thing that the spirit loves to do. So, certainly Call of the Deeps is amazing. I think I really like this growth option, especially on this board where it's like there's a bunch of different oceans to go through. So we can put one over here. Checking to see if I need a sacred site for any of these. I don't think so. Nope. So we'll go down here. And then we've got stuff in all the oceans. And it's great. So Call of the Deeps will prevent a build and also get us an energy. What else we got? This card is great if I have presence in a coastal land already. Not so good with my current setup. Probably Tidal Boon is going to be. And we'll figure out something to do with it. Yeah, that can potentially start pushing things. Like, we could push this way and set up some things. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tidal Boon onto this town into here, and then Ocean Breaks drowns it. That works. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Then we got this big old fellow here. So energy is easy with him. Card plays not so much. So I think basically with all three of these spirits, we're going to be going down their bottom track mostly first. I am definitely not experts with any of these three spirits. So this may end up being a rough game. But, yeah. So I'm thinking next turn we're going to want to guard the healing land here. But that's not going to be quite enough. So if we do this, that lets us Year of Perfect Stillness there. Well, we don't need to, technically. If I put this here this turn and then put another token here next turn, I'll be guarding it for 3 based on my presence, as well as doing the Defend 4 and Remove a Blight, which we want to do anyway. So probably is 7. They're going to build 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1 is 8. That works out. Alright, so this place is taken care of. Probably want a Year of Perfect Stillness here at that point. And if we're doing that, then instead of Too Near the Jungle, we could do a Terrifying Chase and shovel some stuff this way. Probably either here or here, depending on whether they explore one of those land types. Yeah, I think that'll work out. Let's see. And yeah, we only get 1 card play, so this is the plan. All right, finish playing cards. Which land do we want to do our Call of the Deeps on? Call of the Deeps is great because if you're gathering into the ocean, you can gather 2, but it does need to be 2 into the same ocean. So that doesn't necessarily help a ton. Oh, we're preying on the builders. Let's see. Right, we were going to do that down here. I think. Yes. There we go. And then this place doesn't need nearly as much defending, which is great. Still probably going to guard the healing land there. At that point, I ought to consider, okay, sorry about all the undoing, but I want to go back for it. All right, here we go. So since we're doing add a presence at range 1, I think we're actually going to be happier adding here. Yeah. Okay. So, otherwise, same plan. We're doing Year of Perfect Stillness here. We're doing Terrifying Chase here. And everything's good. Okay. So, Year of Perfect Stillness. Still... Was it here or here? I've lost track. I think it's still here. Yeah. Alright. Crown the builders here. Great. We've read all of those builds. Ranging Hunt could definitely be useful here. At which point, I think Call of the Deeps... Oh, right. We could push, but we don't want to push. Then Call of the Deeps goes here, drags that guy in, which is great. Pound ships to splinters can happen literally anywhere. That's just fear. Okay. So they're building some stuff, but only 2 builds on turn 1. That's decent. They're still in a lot of jungles, but they only built in 2 jungles, which is pretty cool. Can't say that's bad. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, since I've got these over here, I could Terrifying Chase into the ocean, which is amazing, and I can add an extra presence here, which is good, and all of that works out really nicely. So, we push you into the ocean. Right, I can also chase to Dahan somewhere. Probably want those over in this wetland. Yep, all of that was great. Then we can Ocean Breaks the Shore. Did that slightly wrong, because I had a whole plan there and it didn't work out. Alright. Is there anywhere we want to push a town out of that still has a presence? I think here we're going to be happy the way things are. Here we're not super thrilled. We could actually push some Dahan into here if we had... Yep, don't see any ways to actually do that. Yeah, I don't think Ocean Breaks the Shore is unfortunately going to do anything this turn. And Tidal Boon doesn't really seem like it's going to do a lot either. We do only need 2 Dahan here. Let's see, is Tidal Boon... I mean, so one thing about Tidal Boon is it does give you 2 energy also. So we really want to be thinking about which of these spirits, these 2 spirits needs energy the most. And I think right now the answer is going to be Vital Strength of the Earth, weirdly enough. So at that point, we give you the energy. I don't want to push the town out because that's going to get destroyed. I'm happy pushing the Dahan somewhere they might be more useful. So finish pushing town, push these here and here. And then, yeah, ocean breaks the shore, doesn't really do anything. Okay, cool. So, I know for certain that I now want to push out of the oceans. Because I'm going to need to gather into the oceans. We'll pop over here. No real good options there. But I can be right here. And then I'm getting to add a presence. The 3 is tempting. Oh, am I going to get a power? Yeah, I'm going to get a power card. All right. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. Obviously, water is a big deal. Sky Stretches is always a little underwhelming, but is the only card with water. And it also has air, which is an element I like. And it also has rock, which is an element I like. So I think we're going to take Sky Stretches. That does mean we only have one energy at the moment, because we haven't been drowning quite enough things yet. So we're not going to be able to play 3 cards this turn regardless. But I think we still want to increase this, because I don't know the moon gets us anything. Yeah, not anytime soon. So we'll just be planning for next turn when I can potentially be playing 3 cards. Where do we want to add that? It's a good question. Probably here? Okay, so they're ravaging the jungle. Grasping Tide only works on the coast, and all the jungles on the coast are clear, so that card isn't really doing much for us this turn. So I guess we play Sky Stretches and swallow the Land Dwellers, and hopefully by the slow phase I can swallow some Land Dwellers. Cool. So over here, let's see. Let's do this one because this one's pretty easy. Already at 3, getting 2 more, so I've got 5 energy to play with. I'm gonna be playing 2 cards, pretty much for certain. One of them is going to be Guard the Healing Land. So if I want the other one to be Rituals of Destruction, which is a very strong card, then I need to use this growth. Yeah, I think I want to do it that way. So we'll go like that, and we will add this here as planned. And play 2 very strong cards. And have someone else repeat a power. Haven't figured out what yet. Okay. So, over here. So currently, I think this jungle is going to get blighted, and I don't see great ways to handle it. And this spirit is all slow powers, so, like, whatever. I think we do want to gain a power card, just to see what's in there. Alright. This has animal and leaf and moon and fire, so that's, like, perfect element-wise. And it has some nice effects. The fact that it's slow is a little bit sad, but like that's kind of how we're doing things. And then obviously we want to add a presence. We want to add it from here. We'll be able to play all 3 of our cards with the 3 energy. It's either 3 or 4 energy, I'm not sure which. I think it's 4 because I think I haven't gotten this +1 yet. So easily can play all of our cards. But they are all going to be slow. And Ranging Hunt can't really get down here. It could do some stuff here. But I like using Guard the Healing Land there. Both because it removes the blight, solves this whole problem. Like, theoretically, I could have Guard the Healing Land work down here with Sky Stretches to Shore. Oh no, that's for targeting coastal lands only, so never mind. Yeah, this place is just not getting any love. Alright, so I don't want to add a presence down here, because it will immediately get destroyed. I think let's pop one over here. It gives us lots of possible places to target 2 near the jungle from, and yeah, there's some things in there. I do like that I'm getting the full version of this. That's pretty nice. Means I can potentially... Oh, I can eat this guy. That's easy. Or this guy. Yeah, some good options there. Alright. Which guy do I most want to eat? Well, that one's coastal. And I can't get to this one. So I think of the ones who are actually going to build that I can prevent the build, this one is the easiest. So let's go here. Drag you in, come with. Nom nom nom. It's funny, you would think that Sharp Fangs would be another one of my favorites, since I'm such a big fan of Thunderspeaker, and they're kind of the same thing, just for animals instead of Dahan, but I kind of like controlling Dahan more because they're much more predictable with their damage, and Thunderspeaker has a lot more fast powers going on, and the one slow power it has is extremely powerful, so... Yeah, for whatever reason, actually, undo that. I think I want to be back in the jungle when I'm done, just because I have 2 cards that trigger from presence in the jungle. So yeah, we're going to pop out of the jungle, eat that guy, pop back into the jungle. Alright, seems good. So, we already decided, guard the healing lands there. That's lovely. Gift of Strength. I don't know, man. I guess Sky Stretch to Shore probably... Oh wow, Ritual of Destruction is gonna rock right here. Okay, so you don't need to stretch at all. Probably this has the most potential because like all of these cards can do different interesting things, and it's nice to have more targeting with them. I just realized I don't have a Sacred Site to target from this from. So I think we're gonna back it up a little. And I do apologize for all the undoing I'm doing this video. But we need to make a Sacred Site. So instead of just tossing this in a rando jungle for no reason, we're going to toss it in this middle jungle for good reasons. And then play these 3 cards. Alright. Same plan with Ranging Hunt. Same plan with Guard the Healing Land. Sky Stretches goes here. I honestly forgot about the use a slow power as if it was fast for this one, even though it's obviously like the main draw of that. So that's cool. I'll think about that for a minute. So if I did this here as a fast power, it would wipe this place out, and they won't build a city. So let's do this here. We're not going to take advantage of the extra reach, but we're just going to wreck a place, and it's going to be great. Alright. As far as the repetition goes, I think Sharp Fangs is going to get the most out of that. Probably. Don't have a plan for it yet. Probably depends at least a little on where they explore next. Alright, so far, we've cleared one blight, we've added one blight, things could be worse. Alright, they have decided to go to the mountains. A dubious decision, to be sure. But here we are. I like that it gave command beasts to this guy. That feels appropriate. Alright. So. I think this does the most work. Well, completely wiping this out is nice. Let's do it this way. Swallow the Land Dwellers here. Ocean breaks the shore here. Alright. 2 power. That's pretty good. It's harder, I feel like, in a 3-player game to get enough power with Ocean. But we are going to do our best to push things there with our other spirits. Alright. So. Obviously, anywhere that we can reach a lone explorer, especially a non-coastal lone explorer, in a mountain. That one feels good. Over here, this feels maybe best in a wetland, so that we avoid the blight there. So I can do it like... I can't. I don't have the reach for that. Alright. It does have to be one away from a sacred site. Here we go. That's the one. Alright, that feels pretty good. Teeth Gleam. I think we're going to use that to add animals for now, because I really want animals in lots of places. So let's toss that there. Alright, and then we get to use one of these again. So if I inflame, that's probably either here or here. Adds disease, which prevents building. Here is probably the best target. But Ocean can potentially take care of that guy. Although Ocean probably wants to eat down here, since there's 2 explorers. Yeah, it's a fear either way. And the strife just doesn't do as much when it's just one explorer, especially since we're not using the event deck. So I think just eating a guy, like that guy, all gone. All right, so obviously reclaiming, which means gather like that, gather like that, and then gather probably here. Seems good. You also get to gain a power card, so let's do that real quick. All right, lots of water, which I love to see. This one also has moon, and it either removes blight or adds Dahan, both of which are great. This one can remove blight, but only moves Dahan, which is fine, but I like this better. Alright. That's all looking very nice. And it got us 2 extra energy for reclaiming. This is going well. Alright. So, you've got 2 card plays. Where are my problem areas right now? Probably this. I don't know if Ocean can do very much about it. Oh, Grasping Tide. That's right. Alright, so that place is no problem. This is probably our biggest problem then. Maybe our only... Yeah, that's the only land that's going to blight right now. So you could gain a power card, hopefully a defend one, and add this presence probably here. Add a presence and gain 2 energy is a pretty bad play. Or we can reclaim, at which point... well, let's do Beast first, because you're definitely reclaiming. Just no doubt about it. So, reclaim, which also gets you a power card. Alright, obviously, beast symbols are great. Plant symbols are great too. So this one draws my eye immediately. Gathers Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan present. That's nice. I don't like that it's slow. Swarming Wasps is amazing for the spirit. It's 0, it's fast, it adds beasts. It can do other things too, but mostly it's just 0 fast add beasts. And, like, kinda what more do you need? Alright. So, having reclaimed, we realize that you have no ability to defend, just like you had no ability to defend last turn. So I think to play it safe, well, we've got a healthy island. We've got a very healthy island. Taking 1 blight here would not be the end of the world. So maybe we can take a risk and put off reclaiming 1 more turn. Adding presence to the board is always good and always important, and progressing along this track is a big deal. So let's go ahead and get another power. Alright, so as far as elements go, this card is amazing, but it does nothing for us in terms of defenses. And honestly, I feel like Vital Strength cares the least about elements, Like, this power is great circumstantially, but, like, it just never feels worth working for, because it's only as good as whatever else is going on the board. Fire in the Sky, however, even though it only has, like, one of my elements, adds a strafe fast, and range 1 from a Sacred Site is not that big of an ask, considering Vital Strength loves having Sacred Sites. So I think we're going to nab that. We're going to have enough power to play both, even with our starting 2 energy per turn, so we'll keep advancing this track. And it has to go at range 0, so we're just going to make another Sacred Site. Okay, so we've solved this. Let's see what we want to do up here. Definitely Grasping Tide to solve this. Definitely Call of the Deeps, because gathering these two in is lovely. Oh, although it doesn't actually prevent a build, which gathering this one in will. So maybe I do that. Anyway. Cycles of Time and Tide. We could start cleaning up this land, which would be nice. Yeah, I think that feels pretty good. The only downside with this array of powers is it doesn't get an Ocean Breaks the Shore, but we're kinda not gonna have a good target for it anyway, probably. Yeah, I don't see a good target for it anyway. So I'm not gonna stress about that. We're getting pretty good numbers on this. This looks all good. Alright. Finally, our beast friend probably wants to add presence. Being able to add presence and reclaim cards is one of the nice features of this spirit. It does leave us a little bit short on energy, but I think we'll still have enough to do what we want to do. So, I think we'll add here, just to have a little more control on another beast. We need at least one power to be 0, so you're probably it. Although 2 Near the Jungle is pretty cool too. Certainly wouldn't mind. I feel like I should be heading over to this part of the board. So let's think about that a little bit. Inflame continues to be fantastic. I like it when this does damage. So... And I like adding beasts. We could do some of this stuff. Command Beasts is really good in this scenario, but I don't think I'm really set up for it in my current configuration. But maybe I can take out this town and start to whittle away at places they're able to build. A lot of these other ones can just move into more useful places and possibly start migrating toward this problem area here. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that. So we're going to Swarming Wasps here to add a beast. Ooh, we can Ranging Hunt here. Oh, I forgot it only pulls 1. Alright, undo. Alright, what we actually want to do is Swarming Wasps here. Ranging Hunt. That's going to leave us without a sacred site. Continue rethinking things. All right. I'm sorry I have to keep rewinding so much. I don't know these spirits well enough to pilot them, like, by intuition, so I have to sort of work through things, and it's too complicated to work through them all ahead of time in my head. Alright. So I think we still want all of these things. Finish playing cards. Swarming wasps here. Ranging hunt. Pull you in along with a presence. Kill this. And then push probably over here. Okay. Use command beasts. 1 damage to you, another damage to you. In here, we'll kill that guy. In here, we'll push you probably over here. Push you maybe this direction. Alright, did all that. Great. So, Grasping Tide. Seems lovely. Call of the Deeps, as discussed. Let's prevent a build with it. Townships to Splinters. Always a good time. Cycles. Remove a blight. Doing great. Alright. And Fire in the Sky. Neat. Cool. Okay. There are some choices here. Gosh, analysis paralysis. Alright, I think we're gonna pick you. Oh, we get to add 3. Alright, that makes that a little easier. We certainly don't need to add Strife to Explorers, so probably then this is the next choice? Cool. Seems lovely. Alright. Overall, I'm liking the way this is going. We've only got 1 card left till Terra level 2. We're kind of clearing out the middle, although them building here was a problem, I'll admit. I think what we want to do is gather here, pulling in 1 more Explorer, really just the 1, and then definitely some Dahan, so that they can kill all of this off before more ravaging happens. Alright. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so mountains. This one's already covered. That one's fine. This one's a problem. A problem that I can't reach with a sacred site yet. Yeah. So probably we put this in a sand so they won't build there, and this is sort of our primary target. Because that both prevents them building a city and also makes it so it doesn't need defending. That's lovely. Okay. We're adding even more beasts. Probably we want to add them here. Alright. That was all our slow powers. Okay. So. The plans are coming together. As far as the mountains go, everything is covered except for this one. And if we get one blight, at least there's not guys there. Would love to be able to prevent it. You obviously need to reclaim. You have no cards. So let's do that. And then keeping in mind that we're not going to have much energy this turn. Probably 3 card plays is going to go to waste. Yeah. So I think we finally take from the top track just because of what it's doing this turn. We get to add at range 2. We're nowhere near for this part of the board. Although, wait, 1, 2. Alright, so we could technically be here. At that point, oh, we could Year of Perfect Stillness. That seems great. Let's do that. Possibly some other defenses, but if nothing else, Year of Perfect Stillness solves this. Cool. So, that's the only mountain we have to worry about at the moment. And these two are both having wonderful things happen, where they all get killed. Let's see. Yeah, I think Year of Perfect Stillness is exactly what is called for there. And then probably just more drawing for future turns. Okay. I think preventing this build will be really valuable. So we're going to try to attack those builders. I mean, this seems great. 4 card plays, why not? And then I could gain an energy and another card, so maybe play 4 cards if it's a 0. Let's do it. That's a 0. It's got animals on it. It's a great card. Yep, that's the one I'm picking. Oh, I also get to reclaim a card? Well, shoot. That makes it even better. This card has been doing some serious work for us. But I think this one's better in sort of the long-term add animals to the board plan we've got going on. So, obviously, we're preying on the builders. We certainly can afford Terrifying Chase. But I think we like this better and bank a power for next turn. That way I can reclaim with it. This seems delightful. Although, it's funny that I don't have to plant, but that's not really gonna work anyway. I guess I could reclaim, instead of reclaiming Swarming Wasps, either of the other two. Okay. I love Swarming Wasps, but having the better version of my innate is way better. So, heck, we're taking Inflame. Alright, so at that point, we can go plant, and do Brand the Builders and Call to Isolation. Yep, that works great. We even get Frenzied Assault, which can do some great things. Don't know where we're going to use it yet. Not too worried about it. It'll have a use. There are still things on the board. Meanwhile, over here in Oceanland, we would certainly like to have the tides come in. And I think we can afford to. So let's do that. See what we got going on here. There's no water here, which is disappointing. There are 3 cards that have both air and moon. So that's nice, I guess. Fear Victory is definitely, or at least like getting victory by increasing the fear a lot is good. Although Lure of the Unknown is pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. Alright, you might notice a slight sound difference. I had to go take care of some things, but I'm back. Wasn't that long, so hopefully I haven't lost entirely track of what's going on here. So it would appear that I just gained a power card. I'm now adding a presence to a coastal land and pushing from each ocean. So let's push from each ocean into some relevant land types. Oh, interestingly, that doesn't leave me with any presence in ocean for gathering things into oceans. But I guess I'm not at. Yeah, since Call of the Deeps really needs to happen when I have presence in oceans. I think everything else works better when I don't. Sort of the whole title theme with Ocean. So yeah, I can play 4 cards this turn. That's awesome. Well, so far I have 2 presents on every board except this one, so let's pop down here. Alright, and then we'll just play all these powers. And it'll do cool things. Cool. So, as discussed, we are doing Year of Perfect Stillness here so that they don't ravage. All the other mountains are fine. So after that, we're focused on sands, as well as just generally clearing out the middle. So, Pran the Builders here so they don't build a city. Call to Isolation has a bunch of different uses. But I think my favorite right now is pushing these. I mean, granted, this already has disease in it, but after a certain point, there's only so much you can do. So we'll push them toward the coast so that we can eventually push them into the water. And that way, that disease can stick around for possibly a future turn. But unlikely at this point. Alright. Let's see here. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. I think... Oh, that has Blight, so it's not a valid target. If I had an animal adjacent to here, I could do some damage there. I think we're probably going to do it here. We're going to keep the sacred site there. Wait a second. Oh god. Hang on. Is there any backtracking I can do that makes things better? Ooh, I could destroy this place if I... Yeah, let's go back for it. Sorry, everyone. Oh, wait, I can do it now, before I undo everything. Like that. I don't even need to do that. Undo. Goodness. Okay. For real this time. Finish playing cards. Ranging Hunt here. Pull this one in. Then I can kill everything. And then I can take my Sacred Site wherever I want it. Probably, since I've got one over here, I want to start going this direction. Alright. Still call Prey on the Builders there. Still call to Isolation here. Hold on. It's only one. I was thinking... Oh, and we're not defending here anyway. Yeah, no, this is great. Sorry, I was thinking if I could use this to push a Dahan into a place where they would do damage during the Ravage, that would be cool. But this is already covered, and this place we're preventing the Ravage entirely, so Dahan in there doesn't really help. Alright, cool. So, Lure of the Unknown has many uses. Probably my favorite right now is gathering this town. It is lured by the unknown of the ocean. Obviously, townships to splinters happens anywhere and does some fear. Ooh, are there any slow powers that I would like to do quickly? Oh, I'm not going back for it. I just realized if I did Inflame quick, I could put a Strife on this city, and then I could have done Fire on the Sky quick and put a Strife on the town, and then I could have tried to push some Dahan in here, but it's just... It's too much to go back for, guys. Alright. Let's see. The only sands that's going to build is here and here. And in both cases, Ocean is basically going to... Well... Alright. Ocean would probably be happy doing Swallow the Land Dwellers here, and also Ocean Breaks the Shore here to completely wipe this place out. At which point there is no extra drowning left over for this, necessarily. So maybe we do 2 near the jungle as a fast power and eat this guy. So he doesn't build. Alright, this is all going very well. Like, honestly, for Wave 3, this is really good, and I'm starting to feel ashamed that I didn't bring an adversary, because I think I definitely could have beaten this challenge with, like, Prussia level 0, and then it, like, levels up as you do well, as it does in this scenario. But whatever. Here we go. Alright, knew that was coming. Alright, we'll think about Tidal Boon. Sort of sleep on it a bit. Both of us could use energy. You're probably taking a reclaim, and therefore could probably use the energy more. You're getting 3 per turn, and could pick this if you need to, because we still have lots of cards in hand. So, yeah, I think actually Tidal Boon is going to be on animals. Okay. What does that give me as far as lands to push from? I could push from here. Yeah, because that'll give me a good, like, swallow the land dwellers target later, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, I like that. And then you can pop over here. Okay, so range 1 has to target place with animals, doing 2 damage. Feels a little overkill to kill this guy, but maybe that's just where we're at. I guess this... Yeah, that's just the right amount of kill. And we've got animals to spare. And then, since we're continuing to focus on the mill above all else, we can inflame here. Maybe? Nope. Don't have a sacred site within 1 of that. Whoops. Alright, I guess we inflame here, probably? Let's see. Are there any sands that have any invaders in them at all? There are not. So it really is jungles. And so this is really the only... Oh, that's also not in range. Alright. So, things in range of sacred sites. We've got this circle and this circle. Probably this circle is the one that is most dangerous. So we'll go like that. Alright. Drawing some fruitful earth. We probably want to draw into some sands and out of some jungles, if possible. Ooh, we can draw... I like being able to draw out of 2 jungles, especially since this one is one that I really wanted to deal with anyway. So let's do this. Boop, boop. And that prevents 2 builds. And then... I don't know, sure. Let's bring them along for the party. Okay. And now there's a coastal, which is always nice. Jeez. Okay. We need to look at how we're wrapping this game up at this point, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 settlements on the entire board. Surely we can deal with those. I think we'll do Ocean's Reclaim first, because obviously Ocean is reclaiming. Like, there's no question there. And then, like, I don't take enough major powers, but I haven't really been getting enough energy for it on Ocean anyway. So let's just grab it. Really, I haven't been getting enough energy anywhere. Part of it's my fault, but whatever. This has all the things I need for Pound, and is a good card. And I'm just gonna take it. Alright, that was fairly easy. Over here, with 4 card plays, we're probably reclaiming as well. So let's do that. And then that also gets us a card. Yeah, one of the things I've been learning as I've been playing with other people is that I should be taking major powers a lot more often and a lot earlier than I do. But my playstyle tends to lean toward more cards instead of bigger cards, and it's a weakness that I am currently not addressing. um, yep, don't seem to be doing anything about it right now. All right. Definitely the spirits that I tend to like are less prone to taking them anyway. Alright, so you're probably picking one of these two. Let's start building up power on Vital Strength. And maybe Vital Strength can get a major power that ends the game. Or can still be limited to 2 card plays. Okay. Even better, we're adding this here. Great. Now I get 2 big cards. Although Garth Healing Land is just going to remove Blight, which is funny for that much, but there's just not that much else to do. This one, I would love to get 3 Dahan in here. I don't think it's likely, but that would be ideal. And either way, I should definitely try to get at least 1 Dahan in there. Alright, so what's everyone else got for Dahan movement? You've got Call to Isolation. Maybe do that. Terrifying Chase. We could chase him over there. Cool, cool. Because, yeah, I sort of figure this is sort of my big stumbling block before I can wrap up the game. Because this, Ocean can take care of. Ocean can eat cities now. I've gotten to the point where Ocean can get 3 water and 2 rock with not that much trouble. Possibly even 4 water and 3 rock. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can probably pull that off. So I could just eat this whole place, and that's no problem. But this place is kind of an issue. And we're a long way from level 3 anyway, but whatever. So, how are we that long from level 3? That's weird. So we're not playing with an adversary. I don't think this scenario adds fear cards. Anyway, whatever the case, this place is fine. This place I need to figure out how to deal with. So a Rituals of Destruction over there would be pretty sweet. if I can make it happen. So let's focus on how to make that happen. That only works on the coast, but it does also remove Blight, which will be nice. We're actually getting pretty clean on Blight, which I love. Sky Stretches, I feel like, could do some good here. Yep, don't see any other movement. Okay, so if all the other cards I play have earth symbols on them, like that, then yeah, I get to just completely wreck this place. And also do some pretty significant fear. Yeah. Alright. So that's what we're doing there. Let's see. So all that's left to do is decide what to do with your stuff. And I think when in doubt, largely we're wanting to... we should probably play enough that we get our 2 plants. That card continues to be amazing, and we're setting up. We've got a couple of sacred sites. Neither of them are in really great spots, but maybe we can get some moved? Question mark? Did we do our whole growth? Sort of seems that way. I don't honestly remember where we put presents, but we could gather into here, which we might want to do anyway. In order to prevent that build. So yeah. And then probably that. Yeah. Alright. Lots of good powers, doing lots of good things. Hold on. Who can play more power cards? You can play more power cards. You got 5 card plays, buddy. Alright. Cool. For real now. Okay. I don't know what getting another sacred site over there does for me. Yeah, honestly, there aren't that many amazing targets. I guess I'll be able to inflame this place, which could eventually be a problem. Although Call to Isolation can help solve that problem. Maybe. But first, I really want to get at least 1 Dahan in there. I'd love to get 3. How can I get 3? So if I push 1 down here, Terrifying Chase can potentially push it here. I can also add Dahan here. So I think what I want is to Terrifying Chase from here, which means I need to move here. Okay, so yeah. Let's add 1 here. Then Call to Isolation here. Yep, I think we're making this Ritual of Destruction thing work. Cycles can potentially eventually get rid of these coastal ones. So Guard the Healing Land should be in a non-coastal one if possible. Let's put it here. I do need to end up here with a presence. So I think Ranging Hunt... I guess I can pass through here on the way. Kill that man. Come out here. Just a little cleanup. pound some ships. Maybe add some wasps. Okay. Sky stretches. We definitely don't want you to go fast, so... It's 1 power, right? Yes, 1 power goes fast. So I think we use that here. And then we can... since we have extra reach for coasts, we can take care of that one. Oh, and we get Gift of Strength. Give it to you as well. And then 2 near the jungle again. Alright. Yep, we're doing extra defending. Doesn't really matter. Worth noting, we prevented all the builds that turn. That makes me a lot more confident that we are going to win probably next turn. Because I can now... Well, not yet. Don't get too hasty. Terrifying Chase goes 1, 2. Then Rituals of Destruction doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ocean Breaks the Shore. Drown you. And also you. So that's all going very well. Tidal Boon doesn't necessarily help anything yet. Thinking about it, I should have added an animal here so I could Frenzied Assault and win the game. But I can't backtrack that far, unfortunately. So... I don't see any jungles or wetlands that have both animals and invaders in them. It's sort of a problem. Alright, so this isn't really getting used. I guess it's going to do some fear. Which is fine. Inflame, we might as well use here. In case we can't win during the fast phase next turn. Swallow the Land Dwellers just doesn't have a lot of uses right now. I guess it's that. And then Tidal Boon is mostly for the energy. Let's see, you're going to be reclaiming and getting 4, so you'll have 5. You can probably play cards you already have. Although you're up to... Yeah, because you're doing 2 reclaims. So you can gain energy if you need to. Let's do the Tidal Boon here. And then I guess we can push these to Hun somewhere else now that their services are no longer required. Alright. Surely we can figure out how to kill this last town before they build any more of them. They're also currently only building a town here. So if it's slow phase, we have to kill 2 towns, one of which is coastal. So that's I wouldn't say trivial, but yeah, actually, I might say trivial. Because you don't need to reclaim right now. So that's fairly trivial. Um, if it has to wait till the slow phase. But I'd love to just win the fast phase. Um, you're clearly reclaiming. And at this point, probably like so. Um, you sure don't have a lot of fast powers that actually do things. Rituals of Destruction could potentially, could certainly finish this thing off in the slow phase. So let's play that in case it comes to it. And then remove a blight to help for next game. And we got one card play left, so we'll do some of that because that'll make rituals that much easier. Okay. Over here, we're going to do some of this. Grab a minor power because it's what I do and I can't stop. None of these cards help me win during the fast phase. So I think we just take elements that we like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're playing 5 cards this turn. Adding a presence here. Oh, and pushing a presence from each ocean. That's right. Alright, so I don't actually have any mountain energy, so I can't. Oh, here we go. We just lure and Call of the Deeps, and then there's nobody here. Great. Alright, so this place is taken care of. Over here, is there anything I can reclaim? Not that. This. Oh, wait, here we go. This is starting to come together. I just don't have a way to get a Dahan in here. I feel like I probably could have if I tried last turn. Alright, it's gonna be just fine. We're gonna win the slow phase. So let's stop trying quite so hard. This video is already quite long. Alright, just gonna gain energy. Gonna reclaim this and this. Alright, so the plan goes. Lure of the Unknown and Call of the Deeps. Heck, I forgot about the fact that I would not have Nah, I think I still pretty much carry through with the same plan. Ranging Hunt is interesting. Do I win with it? I think I win with it. I think I finally found it, guys. Sorry if you've been screaming at the screen. This is how you win, obviously, idiot. And then no pushing required. Here we go. That's how you win. Oh, I definitely should have removed a blight first. I forgot I had a slow power or a fast power that removed blight, and I should have done that. But you know what? This isn't why you come here. You don't come here to see perfect play, or if you do, then I'm sorry. You come here to see me comment on imperfect play. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, we are in fact playing the fourth wave. We have exactly 3 spirits left. Oh yes, so setting aside powers, we didn't get to them last time. We probably won't this time, and none of us got any major powers. So you know, sometimes like that. Let's see. Inflame does great things, and uh, being able to target it anywhere is pretty cool. Yep, I think Inflame makes sense here. Down here, this, because I'm going to have Thunder Speaker around. And up here, let's see. Grasping Tide is coastal. Confounding Mists is not. I think Confounding Mists. It's just a real solid defend wherever you need it, when you need it. Okay, so I have to remove 4 of these animals. I definitely don't need 2 in one place, in any place. Probably don't need more than 1 per board, so we can go like here, here, and 1 of these. And probably, just thanks to proximity, this is the one I want to keep, because it spreads things out pretty nicely. Could also give some consideration to here, here, here. That's the most spread out. Yeah, let's do it the most spread out. Alright. We do have to remove 1 disease, which is sad. I love having all these. Probably we want... Let's remove this one. Okay, so now we have to think about where the Dahan are going to end up, because we have to remove Dahan if we end up with 8 or more on any given board. Or more than 8. So we're currently at 10 on this board, so we should try and push some off this board. Not many over here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. So we should push you this way, and you this way. Cool. So now we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's perfect. 2, 4, 6, 7. That's good. And 4 is fine. So we'll get to keep all our Dahan, which we love. May as well have them grouped together. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that board had less than 5, so it gets to add 1. That's great. Alright, I think there's no doubt Thunder Speaker should be up here. This is the board with the most Dahan on it. The other two, I sort of don't know how strongly I feel about where they get divvied up. I seem to remember Snake having some blight removal. Let's see. It's possible I'm misremembering. Yep, don't see the blight symbol anywhere on here. Alright. And I don't think lightning has blight removal. No, not at all. So the number of blight doesn't really matter. I guess maybe lightning down here, because lightning also likes Dahan somewhat, and Snake doesn't really care. So probably putting Snake on the board with the least Dahan makes sense. And we'll just do it that way. Alright, so Thunder Speaker gets to pick where to be. I think that definitely starting in a place that starts with a town is good. Maybe both in places with towns? Yeah, let's do both. Alright, and they're going to the Sands, which was not one of the places I could start with Thunder Speaker, but it's still decent. I'm already thinking about Snake being able to defend here, here, and here all at once, which will be cool. Alright, that wraps it up for this episode. Hope you join me for the thrilling conclusion when I hopefully finally get this achievement and then maybe stop recording these videos forever, or maybe not. Who's to say? Could happen at any time. Maybe you're watching this far in the future and I've recorded more, and maybe I haven't, but I'll record another one tomorrow. You don't know. Anyway, later everyone.